That might be the reason. That might be the reason. I don't think they've added you. Oh, there we go. There you are. Yeah. I'm gone. Yeah, just listen to the stream now. I can't hear anything from our voices. I can hear the cars, but I just can't hear us.
So microphone should be ready again. So it was disconnected somehow from my stream. So it should be better. So yeah, Community Team Cup 2024, match day 2. My sound volume should be okay here. So I can hear me talking through the stream. So yeah, so good evening, hey. So yeah, so ART versus RTR. You see on the screen we have Ferrari 458 Italia GT3 car at Barcelona. No chicane for race 1, and race 2 we have the Audi TT Cup Group 4 car at Sardinia Road B. That is. So the drivers are on track, how it looks. So
yeah, well, we're missing one driver from RTR by the looks of things.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, one driver is missing. You are correct. So, and here we go.
Oh, there we go.
Littles is joining us. Well. So, that's your leaderboard after match day 1. So you see we have currently number 1 against number 3 in the standings. Still after match day 1, but yeah, both teams won their opening round. So this is like one of the top matches, definitely, for this weekend. And can give you a little glimpse here about the lineups we are expecting to see today. So if you're familiar with the names, some quick drivers definitely around. To adjust my volume, so better. So I think we are ready to get some onboard footage, right? Let's go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Here we go. And then you should see some cars driving around. So we are approaching the qualifying practice in a couple of seconds. Just have a quick look at the cars. So ART in that yellow and blue, and RTR with some black and gold. RTR, they also ran this car on match day 1. Different track, but the same car, so they're used to it probably. So, and I think I should be changing to the settings for qualifying now. So get those settings on. So 5 minutes to get used to qualifying settings. There is no tire wear, no fuel consumption, if you didn't know. And just gonna bring up the quick facts for Community Team Cup, if you didn't know. So it's a team versus team event, right? We have 6 drivers per team. We have 10 teams who entered the 2024 season. That is 9 match days. And then at the end of the year, we have a Final Four tournament to decide who's the big winner. So each match day features 2 30-minute races. It is a one make. So every driver drives the same car for every race. The points are awarded per driver and overall for the team. The team with the most points wins the match day, obviously. Each team, they can pick the car, track and weather combination for one of the races, and the teams had to select 14 tracks and 14 cars out of a big pool before the season started. So every week they get to pick another one of those combinations. We have tire wear times 6 and fuel consumption times 4 for the races. And the big twist to all of this is probably we have limited sets of tires available for each driver. So that is, you have 2 racing softs, 2 racing mediums, 1 racing hards, 2 intermediates and 2 heavyweights for both of the races. So with the higher tire wear, you definitely need to think about your strategies here. All right, so I think then we can jump back onto the track and get rid of that. Here we go. So qualifying will be a 10-minute session without tire wear and fuel consumption, so it's flat out. And there's also a little twist to this. This is the team qualifying, so 5 minutes for each team to be on track to do their laps. You can use slipstream, you can bump draft, whatever you like. And then after 5 minutes, the second team gets on track and get to do the same here basically. So, and we'll be starting qualifying very soon. So, and as you saw on the chat, so for race number 1 it will be ART. They start first doing their quali run, and then RTR will follow them.
In terms of car to track combos, I feel like this is actually pretty balanced, all things considered. Like, ART have clearly gone for the no chicane layout just because, you know, that last sector is so much easier to get through.
Yeah, but
without that chicane.
That's totally true.
At the same time, it's got that higher risk of making mistakes due to the faster speeds going through that far sector.
And the tire wear is higher with that faster final 2 turns, so that's also...
That too, because you're putting more strain on
Yep.
said tyres due to the high speed.
But yeah, that chicane is just so... I don't know, I don't like that chicane at all, so...
Yeah.
And prone to get penalties to the chicane, so it's easier, I think, to get around the final 2 turns in a fast-flowing section. But here we go. So, I'm going to exit, and we are going to start the quali soon. In soon, with soon I mean right now. So everyone is on track, is ticked in. So alright. So then that's good luck, everyone. And we are getting the qualifying underway now. So ART first.
Yeah. As they are the home
team for this one.
drivers for this race. This first race, I should say.
So waiting for the room to load and looking good. Alright, so we get to do this every time still. So we should see the ART cars now heading on to the track. So 5 minutes, that is 2 flying laps for every driver, basically. And yeah, echo this. The problem is my keyboard is now so close to the microphone. It's noisy, but just for you I make loud clicky noises, see?
It's a small issue.
I will try to, if I can figure out something with noise reduction or so. Oh yeah, lol, yeah. So right, we have Ryan is bad, you know. He's leading the ART team for this one. He was one of the fastest drivers on match day 1.
Well, he's gone wide going onto the street.
Oh no,
he's going to have a penalty.
Where's...
First lap.
That's just 1 flying lap then for Ryan, because he just went past the penalty zone. But that's not really a help thing there, I guess, so I think we run with Hockers then for the onboard, traditional onboard lap. Here we go. And lap has started now. The long start-finish straight, main straight coming down. Oh, into 6th gear. Roughly at the 100. Into the first chicane. Now that's sweeping right-hander, little lift. Then power. Don't fear to risk wide, so it had plenty of room there still. To the next braking zone, around we go to the technical section now of the track. Downhill left-hander. And now we go uphill again. Don't run too wide there. Yep, just made it to stay within the track limits. Then crucial corner here, carry some speed, the uphill right-hander, and now back straight, braking about now, into another hairpin.
Missed the apex line in there, but it shouldn't be affecting them too much.
Not too bad, yeah. And now the final section. Let's see, a little lift probably. Yep. Don't run too wide here as well. Try to hook it around the apex. And that's a lap. around Barcelona with Hawkers. We have Matt led on a pad with the fastest lap so far, 39.9, followed by Matt, 2.37. Ginner Quinny in P4, close gaps to Hawkers, and then Ryan with that penalty.
Off the track. Matt 237 literally just went into the gravel at turn 2 by looks things.
See, and in P6 we have Bukta Boy at the moment. They all still can improve. Equal conditions, no tire wear, no fuel consumption, so it's time trial mode. So can Ryan improve? He had to serve the penalty. Oh, run wide again, not sure if this is a penalty or not. No, it didn't get away with that, unfortunately. That's the risk there. Also Hawkers with a penalty. Let's see, Ginner Quinny. Yeah. Track limit penalties are so harsh around here and easy to pick up. Especially on that uphill right-hander on the exit. So Ginner coming around. And RTR gets onto the track. Now. Right, so we have Mad Lad, so not sure. Okay. RTR is now on track. So we have Mad Lad on a pad, currently sitting P1. That was a 39.9. Have Ginner Quinny, Matt, Bukta Boy, Hawkers, and Ryan. So let's have a look at the RTR drivers. Really close here. Maybe they're doing a team qualifying session here. Not sure with that name. Let's call him Turbo, or I know his nickname is Chris, so it is Chris. Archivert, Turbo, whatever. It's Chris. So he's leading the pack for RTR. Tempo, Littles, Italia, Valkyrie, and Kevin. Kevin, whoa, with the gap to the other drivers. So let's have a look.
Don't expect me to sing Davo, trust me, don't.
Davo, the good thing is, in the intermissions I have music playing in the background, so I don't have to sing. Streamer perks. Here we go.
Yeah, it's Inferno. Echo.
Let's go on board with Chris now. So Inferno is very quiet. You say, okay, then I maybe have to change the settings a little bit to make him come out a bit louder. I'll downshift to third here for Chris, and then up to fourth. Also having a little bit of gap to the outside of the track. Not using all of it, but it's purple.
Okay, all by 10 so far on our fastest time. Let's see if we can keep it up.
First gear up to second for the exit. Use all of the curb on the outside. Just brake before the start of the curb. Missed that apex a little bit on the inside. Now the crucial corner. Kept it on track. Let's see if he's up 3/10. Okay.
3/10, okay. So he didn't lose too much time there.
Oh, the contrary, increased. But now the final two turns. Lift on the entry. So here, short downshift to third, up to fourth for the exit. And crosses the line at 39.5. 4. That was a good lap. Littles, okay, Littles just went into the 38s. Littles GP with the fastest lap so far by quite a bit, to be honest. Valkyrie P3, Italia P4, Tempo P5, so this could be an RTR whitewash again in qualifying. It is top 6 RTR. It reminds me of the first match day where RTR was running against CLR, and it looked the same basically. So RTR likes the Ferrari GT3 car, no doubt about that. So what can Italia 458 do in the Italia 458? It has to be a perfect match, right? See him up the hill. Oh, drifting it, so I don't think this will be an improvement. Oh, we will see. Second split time should be coming up now. Oh, he's up on his personal best by the tiniest of margins, but he is. Yeah, Echo, same car, yeah, I know. Different jack, but the car is good, so.
Our leader unfortunately has a penalty, so he won't be improving.
So it's. But Chris also 38. And grabbed that pole position by the looks. Italia also improved up to P3. Kevin coming round. Valkyrie P3. Crosses the line, Kevin P4. And I think that's qualifying done. So nearly a second between Chris and Mad Lad on a pad. P1 to P7. So yeah, very familiar the qualifying performance there shown by RTR again. Ryan is already waving the white flag. Okay, maybe let's move on to the other race. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, dominant performance by RTR, no doubt about that. And so let's wait for the timer to finish, and then we can. So I will try to maybe make Inferno a little bit louder. Hope this fixes it a little bit. For you, no, I don't want to exit. Let's go RTR. Yeah, friends. Hey, good evening.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear, yeah. I can hear you well, but it's probably...
No, I'm talking to Echo.
So let's take the screenshots here. And then gonna end the race. Switch over to the race settings, and then we go. Oh, CTC race 1.
Ah, good.
Better. Still not good, but better.
Okay. Well, as long as it's better, that's the main thing.
That is the main thing. It is. So, need to wait for the lobby to load, then the drivers can tick in, and then I can set the grid. So, and while I'm setting the grid, you are hearing some lovely music in the background.
Okay, all drivers are in.
Alright. So, let's get grid sorted then. Starting grid. So we have Chris, Littles, and
Nils and Valkyrie.
Valkyrie. That's Kevin, Italia, and Tempo. And we have Madelet, Hanapak,
Skinner, Matt,
yep,
Bupta, sorry, Hawkers, and then
Ryan. Alright. Okay, looking good. So the Pokemon stream, come on.
Pokemon!
So we are starting soon then. Good luck. Have a good race. So 30 minutes. We'll starting. Maybe I have also clicked on the wrong intermission. Oh no. I'm still new to all of this streaming stuff. All right, so we go. We'll start the race now. Good luck, everyone, and let's go. Oh, will be interesting to see about the strategies, the drivers. What tires will they be using?
Let's have a look, see.
Off we go. We bring on this lovely thing on the stream, and then we're good to go. So let's go with P4. We hear the engines roaring, lights are off, and away we go.
Away we go.
Looks like nothing is happening into T1. There's the streamer, and then we have full carnage. No, hopefully not so. Let's see the top cars. Chris staying in the lead, Littles, P2, Valkyrie, and Italia with a little bit of margin there. One mad lad on the pad.
Mad lad.
He is trying to hang it around the outside here. Kevin, side by side they go through the sweeping right-hander, and Kevin just stayed in front. Tempo on the inside, forcing Mad Lad around the outside. And now up.
Mad lad.
Oh, close racing there on the opening couple of corners. So Ryan with a great start there from last to P8. Here with Mad Lad in P9, Matt in P9, Ginner P10, Bupta by 11, and Hawkers P12. So close racing at the start of the race. So let's have a look at the tires, shall we? Chris on mediums, Littles on mediums, Valkyrie also mediums, Italia mediums, Kevin mediums,
Yeah.
Tempo mediums.
I've noticed that literally everyone except for Mad Lad on a pad is on racing mediums.
Okay.
Mad Lad is the only driver who has gone for a different strategy, and that's with the racing hard tires.
And
So-
he's leading the ART pack. I don't know if this is the best idea with the guy with the looks like the lowest tire compound leading. But maybe now coming down the straight we will see a position switch. It looks like he's not driving on the racing line, a little slip, and then I guess it will be Ryan. No, Mad Lad on the pad, really strong pace there, heading into the first zone. Oh, there's nearly contact. Now Ryan goes through. I think he tries to go through now. He has the inside. So ART, you know you are racing the other team, not yourself. maybe they.
Well, it looks like Mad Lad's on the pad is actually, giving way to his teammates.
Yeah. No, yeah.
In the hopes to, allow them to catch up to the RTR guys.
Yeah. Yes, Sonic, I think ART decided to have a race just within the team because RTR are just like God. We'll have a look at the front, so the RTR guys are very strong, showing Chris still in the lead, half a second, followed by Little Cheeky and Valkyrie, all on the mediums. Yeah, Echo, it's like you have to practice your battles. What was that?
Okay, it's getting a little bit messy for the ART guys in the final centre, namely between Mavlad, Matt and Hockers,
Yes,
kind of tripping over each other. So let's hope they can keep it clean.
So the gap between Ryan and RTR Tempo is nearly 2 seconds. Can they work together? So in case you didn't know or did forget, bump drafting during the race is not allowed. So you cannot just bump your teammate. You have to slingshot if you want to use slipstream or help your teammates then. So 2 seconds now between Ryan and Tempo, with Ginner right behind Ryan in P8, then Madlad on a pad, still ahead of the other medium runners here with Matt, Hockers and Bukta Boy. And at the front, status quo, you see 4 cars. They are really matching each other's pace at the moment. Chris, Littles, Valkyrie and Italia. Then there's a little gap to Kevin in P5. So Kevin and Tempo are still running within the slipstream range for now. Cut very much early inside. Tempo, not sure if this is a penalty or not. No, got away with that.
Oh, Brian, easy on the ball cordon there. Got a little bit loose coming onto main straight.
Tires are not looking too bad, to be honest, after 3 racing laps. Hockers now. No, not closer to Matt, I was confused. Hockers, Matt and Bukta Boy still racing there in this little crew. Oh.
And Guinness. Oh! Okay. Ryan just had a little bit of a moment coming through that sweeper.
Right, so we have a look at the replay. Let's see what happened there. Oh yeah!
Yeah, Ginner came through on the inside and Ryan literally just lost a little bit of traction from the dirty air going as Ginner went past. So
and now we have 3 ART cars close. So Ginner with the gap, Ryan, Hockers and Madlad on a pad. They're heading into the hairpin, followed by Matt and Bukta Boy. Chris, Littles, Valkyrie, the top 3, little gap to Italia there in P4. Valkyrie with the fastest lap of the race so far, 40.4. Italia just has the lower end of the slipstream there, I guess, with 1.1. Kevin has lost the slipstream, that's gone, and he might be dropping tempo there. 1.4, maybe a tiny bit of slipstream for tempo here. So then the gap to Ginner, Queenie is like 3 seconds. So Ginner on his own at the moment. with Ryan, Hockers and Mad Lad fighting for that P9 position. So still have an eye on the tire wear. Here, what's the idea behind Mad Lad on a pad using the hard tires? Will he go soft?
That's what I'm thinking, because you know the hards, I would assume, would get him an extra 2, possibly 3 laps over the mediums, and with that you would be able to theoretically go onto the softs and go straight to the end. Yeah. But it's a case of, do you really want to waste a set of softs and only beat out your teammates?
Yeah, that's true, but having a look at the second combination with that Audi TT using softs, they will be gone within 2 laps probably, so not sure if...
Exactly, because as we know, front-wheel drive cars, especially that Audi, do tend to struggle with the tyre wear. I think it's been said that the Suzuki Swift Sport Group 4 is the best on tyres, but being front-wheel drive, it still has its issues.
Yep, definitely. So Chris has a little gap now, nearly 1 second. And Valkyrie is still close. Italia, I think he dropped now. It's not within the slipstream anymore. 1.5. It's very, very close. Kevin, indeed, he got closer to Italia there. 1.3. 10.36, the gap 4 seconds to Gino Quini. So by the looks of it, you can run, I think, mediums here with a split strategy. 15 minutes on them, and yeah, but maybe we see the different strategy here for... Oh, Matt was very wide there on the exit of the final turn. Got a penalty as well. And yeah, I'm still curious to see what Mad Lad on a pad is going to do with the strategy. So I don't think you can no stop this race because of the fuel. The fuel is just about 50% now, and nearly 90 minutes to go, so this would be a big stretch, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that you're going to have to pay for fuel for this race. There's no way you're going to be able to get to the end. Even with fuel saving now, you're only realistically holding yourself off until, I want to say, the 22-minute mark.
Yeah, but you can definitely see the RTR drivers are using more of the tires there compared to ART. So looking at Italia's tires, for instance, so might be one more lap after this, and then let's see what the decision will be for the second stint.
Yeah, because looking at these tyres, if they were to go on to mediums again, they would likely be running the last couple of laps with completely red tyres on the left-hand side of the car, which is not easy to handle in Group 3 machinery.
I think also with the Ferrari, if the rear left tire is too worn, you will really risk spinning it very easily.
So, suspecting RTR might do is swap onto the hard tyres.
I mean, the fuel is getting less, so less weight. Maybe medium can still work for this one.
But obviously you gotta consider how close do you want to get to underfueling the car. Like, yeah, you can obviously short shift and manage your fuel a little bit, but you don't want to put too little fuel in and risk running out with half a lap to go.
Yeah, they're going round, so they will come around with the 50-minute mark. Then just made it on tires, so it looks like medium is the strategy for RTR. Yeah, tempo, the first RTR driver to really...
Mad Lad's coming in. Oh, he's gone wide on entry. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's probably going to get a penalty for that.
Let's see. Oh yeah, 1 second penalty already there, heading into the pits. But yeah, so hard and then medium. So he don't think you can run the softs to the end now. Probably because of his name, Mad Lad on a pad, so pad players are like suffering with the tire wear probably a little more here compared to the real drivers. And tires really worn out for the top 4 cars here. Kevin with the best tire wear and caught up with Italia. No? And 50 minutes are halfway through the first race of match day 2 between ART and RTR. Let's have a look. Chris staying out for another lap. Little's also staying out. Valkyrie staying out.
The RTR drivers seem to be staying out. Interesting.
Yeah, Italia, Kevin there as well. So there.
And in comes Guinea.
Quinny, P7. Ryan staying out for another lap. Yeah. Hawker's also staying out. They preserved their tires. Matt also staying out. Boy the same. So it's Matt like had a look. He has a 4-second penalty. He had 1 second when he entered the pits, and then a 3-second because of crossing the white lines on the pit entry. So he's
see what Quinny swaps on to.
Looks like mediums again, but we have to wait until he actually leaves the pit. So he's refueling to around about 75%. It looks like mediums.
Another set of mediums.
So this makes me think that race 2 will be a 2-stop soft hard.
Most likely.
So because if you have like all those tires, yeah, you use them, right? It would be a shame to just leave them unused in the pits. The good black stuff here.
So I'm looking at the tires, and yeah, Italia's front left is completely red. But I feel some of the drivers may actually be tempted to run 1 extra lap over the others.
Let's wait. So Chris
let's see. Chris
Italia, Valkyrie, team strategy, Kevin, Italia, and also
they're all coming in.
Everyone. Okay, so let's have a look at Ryan also heading into the pits.
Yeah, the pits are coming alive.
Yeah, and I think RTR really digged the ART choice for this one in the Ferrari.
Ooh, okay. Bumper Boy's actually going around for another lap.
Yeah,
potential overcut.
Still looking good, those mediums, yeah. Oh, look at that, softs! Softs for...
here we go.
Okay, so forget about all I said. Like with medium strategy and soft hard. So yeah. Nope. I don't have a clue about racing anymore. But yeah, all the drivers put in probably a little bit of effort and practice time to see what will be the best strategies over those two races, and RTR decided to go medium soft, and like all of them, yeah, so they didn't split the strategies across the drivers. The boy with 3.5 seconds, but will be losing. That P1 when he's going to pit, so that rear left is not looking too good anymore, so it will be tricky now. I think you see he's using a little bit of traction controller help there to not spin it completely. Just has to get around. There's 2 turns, and I expect him to pit now. And he's staying out, of course he's staying out.
He's staying out.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going... No, he can't be doing a no stop. He's going to have to pit eventually.
Yeah, 10 minutes, 50 seconds to go. This would be very, very long on those warm mediums. Yeah, I mean, stay and block, is an opportunity, but there is probably 1 or 2 corners where you can try to block. So now he's, yeah, a little bit.
Interesting. Is he trying to cause interference?
Yeah, a little bit.
If he is, he's
gotta
be careful.
Because yeah, with warm tires, so the car doesn't turn that good anymore. And so slow down, Chris, a little bit. Valkyrie got past, and also Little's looking around the outside here. Still Butcher by keeping that inside line. Well defended. Now let's see. No, Little's staying behind, waiting. Yeah, that's a smart move. So after that uphill right-hand turn into the braking zone. Oh, he's looking away around the outside through the turn. A little bit of contact, but nothing major. So now Little's has the inside line. Now can brake later and makes the move stick. So we'll have a look at the replay now. Let's watch it again. A little bit of a drift there. Kept it clean, and now side by side, and later on the brakes, fresher tires.
Coming in now.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah. We'll have a look at his tires.
He's
so now
coming in now. He's had enough of these tires. I mean, that's a valiant effort.
Yeah.
A very valiant effort.
Looks like they had fun, so it's all good. That little battle happening here.
Yeah, I mean, considering his team was on a severe back foot, that was actually a pretty gutsy move, and it was a fair attempt at trying to bring his team back into the race.
Yep.
However, unfortunately, it seems like RTR in this round is too quick for him. However, this does potentially allow Butcher to try and snag the fastest lap, seeing as he's got fresher tyres and less fuel on board, which theoretically means lighter car.
Yep. Just having a look at the gaps. Ginner with nearly 5 seconds behind. Tempo there, and tempo on softs, Ginner on mediums, so the advantage should be on RTR's side again to keep that top 6 at the moment, but maybe the fastest lap could be an opportunity. So we have a couple of soft runners there for ART. Ryan, Matt led on the pad not, and Butcher Boy, using the softs now. The freshest set of softs currently.
Oh, that's a back to Valkyrie.
Yeah, a little gap between Valkyrie and Littles now. And Station Gaming in the chat, good evening, sir. The fastest lap of the race so far, a 39.5 Valkyrie. Is improving on the first sector, nearly over 1/10, I should say. Littles dropped out of the slipstream at the moment. And we have Kevin and Italia, 4 and 5, both on soft tires. And tempo in P6, nearly 6 seconds the gap now to Ginner Quinny, the first ART driver here in P7, mediums. Hawkers catching on those softs. We have Ryan is bad, you know, in P9 also on softs. Let's have a look at the lap times. 1:48, fastest lap 1:39.5, and we saw in the qualifying that RTR has had some serious pace here throughout the entire team, so it will be tough for ART to get the fastest lap of the race. Judging it by the lap times now. Wait for Gupta boys. It's still on. No, it's his first timed lap after the pit stop. We will see. Doesn't look like a 39, to be honest. It's more like a 40 something. No, 41, so 42 even. So
oh, 42. Ugh.
Maybe just a lap to get used to those soft tires after running the mediums. So Chris trying to break away there, but Valkyrie staying with him. 0.8 that gap. Losing all of the track here, that's how you need to run the line. You have to trust that your car doesn't run too wide, so you have to keep all 4 wheels within the wide lines. And Valkyrie with a good exit out of the hairpin. So the gap stays around that 0.8. Littles in P3, hanging around here. Maybe gets a little bit of slipstream coming around the final turn. And a nice exit. So final 4 minutes already. Yet we probably saw this one battle with Gupta Boy staying out for longer with the 3 RTR drivers. But apart from that, it's like very static racing, but it's like when you have 6 drivers in front, the same team. They're not really battling that hard, but maybe they will start on the final lap for dragon rides within the team, or we will see what's happening. Yeah, the gap between Tempo and Hawkers. So Hawkers got past Skinner Quinny. Nearly 8 seconds. And Hawkers with a 40.3, 40.5. Those are really good lap times. 39s are a bit too quick for the ART drivers today, by the looks. Ryan also with 48 as a personal best. Matt also with 47. So Matt had on a pad, struggling. There he was running hards and now mediums for this one, and Gupta Boy in P12 trying to improve his personal best, I guess. So he's gained half a second on the previous lap. Let's see if he can keep up this momentum there. Let's wait for the split time. No. So final 2 minutes are nearly there. This means this lap and one more. So again, a pretty dominant performance by Raw Talent Racing. And this might be the first whitewash in CTC history. Qualifying 1-6, fastest lap, race 1-6 if it stays that way. Yeah, Valkyrie is definitely catching again, so just under half a second. And yeah, tires are nearly dead. This could get interesting as well. I don't know.
I'll tell you what's also a little bit interesting. 2 drivers are currently in the red in terms of fuel.
Yo, maybe they didn't expect to do 80 laps. I don't know.
Yeah, the 2 drivers that currently have red fuel are Hockers and Kevin.
Okay, yeah, they should be fine, I think.
But yeah, they should be fine. I mean,
tires
it's not drastically.
Gone. Yeah.
It's not drastic, so
plenty of red.
We'll keep an eye on both of them.
Multi 21 Seb. Okay, let's see. I also think Tom Fear RTR is in the chat, so he can answer. Are there any team orders? Multi 21. You see, so looks like Chris is now struggling, and Valkyrie, they're going for it, side by side action on the final lap. Chris keeping it in P1 still, but there is a run into the hairpin, and Valkyrie is. Let's get on board. So don't run too wide here. Chris, Valkyrie is faster than you. He's shouting in the chat, Tom. But Chris is not listening. See? So Chris staying in the lead. Maybe they do a photo finish 1-2 crossing the line. And here they go. No. Valkyrie couldn't stay with Chris there through that second to last corner, and one more time, and Chris wins this ahead of Valkyrie and Little GP in P3. Kevin in P4.
Hello. Things are getting pretty close between Tempo
look at that,
and
yeah.
Hockers.
Tempo and Hockers.
Oh, and just as I say that, Hockers.
No, he spins it. He lost the tires. So Tempo crosses the line in P6. Queenie in P7. You saw this red tire like glaring at their Hockers. Well, let's see if we can catch this. But he loses it on the final turn. Oh, that's unlucky for Hockers.
Hockers, if you end up watching this in the highlights, I am so sorry.
Plenty of red tires.
So sorry.
In this race. Alright, so that was the first. Sandro will save the replay. We shall take the screenshots. Yes, that. This. And we go to the intermission. Bring you the championship standings. So I will change over to race 2 settings. get rid of that. Well, so GG everyone, yeah. Can't see the chat in the intermission, that's unfortunate. No. Ah. Let's have a look. See if we can see a little bit of chat going on here. Yeah, here we go. This level 2 can fit. I think that's okay. All right, so race 2. Go back to this one here. So race 2 will see the TT Cup, the Audi TT Cup Group 4 car at Sardinia B. And go and spectate a little bit. So I think the point should be very much in favor of RTR.
Oh, absolutely. I'll just say this right now. The gap is a whopping 62 points in favor of RTR.
So ART just needs to do the same as RTR did in race 1, then we would have a tie. Let's have a quick look at the cars and the liveries. So ART again running with yellow and blue, as they do with all of their cars here, very recognizable if you see them running in those leagues. And this time RTR went for a baby blue livery.
Yeah. Baby blue with a little bit of red.
Red and black, yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the ART drivers are running practically a similar livery to what they were running on the 458.
Yep. So I think it's quite some time since I saw the Audi TT actually in a race.
Yeah, I mean, you know, last I remembered of the Audi TT Cup actually being useful was last year. Back when we
Really?
had the front-wheel drive meta, I believe.
I would go that far and say I used it on GT Sport.
Possibly even, yeah, I was about to say, possibly even the dying days of GT Sport when front-wheel drives were absolutely, just unstoppable. Like, you play GT Sport Group 4, all you were likely seeing was TT Cubs, Scirocco's, and Group 4 Megans.
The good old days. Huh.
Yeah, nothing. It's like, well, I don't know what it is nowadays. I mean, it used to be the Mazda 3 before that got nerfed into the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's something like 458, possibly some of the mid-engine cars like the 458s and 650S.
Yeah, but Arden, yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
The TT Cup special, the off-season event, TC, yeah, I remember that. That was fun. I don't know, how long is that? 3 years? Something like that or so? I don't know.
God,
when we did
Lord, that was before I joined.
Yeah. Definitely. long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away, or what's that saying? Something like that. I still think it's a good-looking touring car, that Audi TT. But yeah, if you're racing it against other cars, it's not fun. So still hope with the one-make approach here, we could see some good racing.
Also, thank you for following Hockers.
Yeah, Silent Hockers, thank you for that. So we have 3 more minutes, then we will switch over to the quali practice settings. And yeah, also a lovely track, Sardinia Road, Layout B. It's one of my favorites. There. Nice elevation changes there. We have heavy braking zones into T1 and into the hairpin after this downhill section. Then the uphill part again, that double left-hander. I think the only part I don't really like is that final chicane, especially since they put the penalty zone there for reasons unknown to science.
Yeah, this track does have one of the worst penalty zones in the game. Like, I mean, the drivers will be grateful that they're in front-wheel drive cars here. I mean, if it was rear-wheel drive, then we would be seeing a number of spin-outs.
Yeah, I think that, especially on this uphill right-hander after the heavy braking zones, where you see some of the cars that are running wide down to the gravel, and I probably think on this part here, and just so, and with the front wheel, it should grip still. You shouldn't spin it there. Let's put it that way, but alright. So what we have like, let's watch Italia's tire wear. So we have 6 laps and then the soft seems to be gone. Especially
on the front right.
Yeah, but that's probably an important tire for an FF car. So.
Yeah. Especially on a track like this, so
It is. Alright, so we are switching to the quali. No, sorry for that. I misclicked.
And thank you for following Tempo.
I should have brought up loading, right? You didn't see anything. Sorry for that. And I know someone was purple. For sure. Friends as well, thank you for following. So now 5 minutes of quali practice. So we'll have a look at the possible lap times we can expect here without tire wear and fuel consumption. If I'm not mistaken, then we could see 3 flying laps for qualifying. I put it into the Discord, of course, because I'm prepared. No, it is still 2 flying laps. There are other matchups during this match day where we have 3 flying laps, so it is still 2 inwards. 2, not 3, 2. Alright, let's have a quick look. Still on the outlap. Oh, Ryan drifting that car. So who said it's hard to spin it? Oh, if you want to, you can probably do it. And 8 cars on track. The other cars we have. Oh, we are missing 1 driver.
Yeah, we're waiting on Hockers to hop on track.
He's still in the lobby, but not ticked in. And okay. It's okay. Alright, so here we go. Let's wait for that lap time to appear with Littles. Coming around the downhill right-hander. It's probably understeery as hell, that FF car. And a little bit of gravel, but looks like the perfect line there early on the throttle. So just want to have a reference lap time to see what we can expect. Yeah, as you saw in chat this time, RTR will go out first. 5 minutes, 2 flying laps, and then ART will join the track for the qualifying through the final chicane. And now to run, see a mid 20, 24, 25? 24.4, okay, that is Italia and Littles, alright. So, okay, so then we can put in starting soon. If teams said they are basically ready. So if they don't want to have more practice time, then we can speed things up. All good. Alright. Then RTR goes out first. I'll start the qualifying now. I should still be a good host. Starting soon. Good luck. Here we go. 5 minutes of qualifying. 12 players have ticked in. Whew. Glad I checked that after I hit start qualifying. All right. Here we go. Ding! We heard it and hope everyone gets out of the pits. Yeah.
And Valkyrie is the first one out.
Tempo, Kevin, Chris, Littles, and Italia. Away we go. Yeah, I don't know. We don't have time. Starting soon. I mean now. We don't have the starting now preset, unfortunately. So, here we go. Valkyrie in the lead, and So Valkyrie will be our onboard driver for this one. A little bit of crap there. Just don't get a penalty now before starting your lap. So the double left-hander, and then we are heading into the chicane. Let's go on board. Cutting pretty much there on the inside. And now here we go. Audi power. So braking point 100 later. After the 100. Third gear, early in the throttle. Little lift here or not? Yeah, little lift. Uphill left. Using all of the curb on the right hand side. Back to the left. Trying to clip that apex on the inside, and now downhill the run. Don't look at that wall too close on the right hand side. Now start off the curbing probably, yep. We're braking, clipping that inside. Upshift early to third, no, using second gear here in this car. Little lift through here, yep. No, it's not flat in that car. Roundabout here, onto the brakes. Trying to straight line it as much as possible. And then on to the straight again. So clean lap for Valkyrie. 24.6, okay. Tempo 24.5. Kevin not improving littles with a 24.1. And Chris, what happened to Chris? He got himself a little bit of a gap. 23, 24.0, nearly.
24.1, 5.1.
Yeah, look at the gaps between Chris Littles and Italia. That's close again. So the second flying lap. So Kevin had a slower lap compared to his teammates. Can he improve? Chris not improving. Into the pits he goes. Let's see who's Valkyrie the first. Oh, that looked fast through the chicane. Will it be fast enough to get pole position provisionally? Nope. Tempo. So didn't improve. Littles. Got beaten. So no improvements here.
Ooh.
So close between Chris Littles and Italia. Tempo P4, Valkyrie P5, and Kevin in P6. So half a second between the top drivers. Now ART gets on the track. So the good thing is for ART, they have reference times now, what they need to beat. Issue will be if the reference times are too quick. They're just like, again, But it's probably easier to chase than to lead in those qualifying situations. So Mad Lad on a pad, the first for ART. Then we have Bupta Boy, Ryan is bad, you know. Ginner, Queenie, Hawkers, and Matt. A little bit of a gap here, so. Mad Lad drifting it, getting some heat into the tires. Don't need to, but looked good. So now coming round. And we'll do a chase cam lap. Let's do it. Because he's on the pad, he's probably using this camera. I don't know. But let's do it for the pad players that are using chase cam. Don't use that camera view that often. First gear, whoa!
Ooh,
but then
he really wants to.
And then on the curb, yeah. Trying to hook up those lines. Yeah, very aggressive. From I like it. It could be fast, we don't know. So no drama here. We'll see what the sector times will be. I think just before the uphill left we should see. No, it's not showing on my screen, unfortunately. Don't run too wide there on the exit. No penalty, and now head down. Run to the line. Close to P6 this time. And I think someone, Ryan, Ginner, Queenie, Hawkers, Matt, and Booktaboy. So for now it's still top 6 for RTR with a really close gap between Kevin in P6 and Mad Lad on a pad in P7. So second lap. Coming round into the heavy braking zone once again. Early on the throttle, using all of the width on the outside. That looked nice. He's up. Still not enough to get into P6, but still. Personal best.
It could be close.
It could be. Keeping it, yeah. All wheels on the track, not using the grass, and then aggressive straight lining it through that chicane. So can he get into the top 6 with this lap? Could be close. 4. He improved, but it wasn't enough. Close again. Ryan also improved. Ginner improved. Ginner in P5. Here we go. The first ART driver to split RTR after qualifying.
And that's it.
That's qualifying done.
So
for you, we have Chris again taking pole position ahead of Littles and Italia. We have Tempo in P4. Queenie P5, Valkyrie 6. Kevin Gran Turismo in P7. Mad Lad on a pad. P8 Ryan is bad, you know. In P9 Matt 2, 3, 7, P10 Hawkers in 11th and Booktaboy P12. So we can exit here and wait for the timer to finish. So 1 minute, so the guys were just too quick. Didn't need all the run of time there during qualifying. But you never know if someone has a little oopsie, and so you don't want to risk that not all drivers get their 2 laps in, so better wait for a couple of seconds than to have like a little bit of drama before the race. So I think with this qualifying result with RTR 1, 2, 3, they already won the match day.
Yeah, I mean, with that pole position, they have actually.
They gained 3, 2, and 1 points for the first 3 positions in qualifying, so 6 extra points,
Yeah.
and that's, you can't make that up.
So, yeah, so right now for ART, it's a case of damage limitation.
Definitely, and have some fun now. Game this race. Yes, so screenshots done. Can save the replay. Then load the race settings. Wait for the driver to dig in, and then I can set the grid again. And number 12. Chicken!
Come on, mad lad. There we go.
So, bring that up for you while I'm plebing the grid. But also we have Chris. Yep. And
yeah, Chris,
Littles.
Italia.
Yep.
Tempo. Guinea. Quinny.
Quinny. Yep. P5.
Valkyrie. Kevin.
Yeah.
Mad lad.
Yep.
Ryan.
Matt. Yeah.
Hockers and Bokta.
Alright. Grid is set, and I can put that into the chat again. Pressing all those buttons like it's ready to roll for race number 2, 30 minutes again. And yeah, let's hope for some close racing here. This track should provide some good wheel-to-wheel racing. And here we go. I did it. I started the race. And we go. Good luck, everyone. On to another great race. CTC. This here. Boom. And we hear the engines. Let's go to tempo and P4. This seems to be a good position for the start. Lights are out. Boom. No drama on the start, everyone. With a clean start off the line. But T1, always crucial here at Sardinia. We have Gitter on the inside already. Trying to go for
free
a
wide
move.
into turn 1.
It is. So many cars here into the first turn. And everyone is through. Didn't see any major contact here. Little's taking the lead ahead of Chris Ginner with a great start. Look at that P3 Guinness on softs. You see blue cars everywhere. Tempo on mediums, looking down the inside here. Oh, Skinner stays ahead. So we have Littles on mediums, Chris on mediums, Skinner using those soft tires early. Tempo P4 mediums, Valkyrie on mediums, P5, Italia also on mediums. Mad Lad on a pad on softs in P7, Kevin down to P8. So RTR using the medium tires at the start, Ryan using the mediums as well in P9. Hockers on mediums, Matt on mediums, and Guptabai on mediums. So I think interesting part is here Ginner, Quinny running the soft tires, trying to give the RTR drivers a good battle, a good run for their money. Littles with quite a nice gap, nearly 1 second. And we have side-by-side action between the RTR drivers, P4, 5. We'll still stay with Ginner here, trying to look around the outside T1. No, Chris defending that inside line, staying ahead. So Ginner Quinny in a big baby blue sandwich of cars there, P3. He wants to move forward, but he still has to look in his rear view mirrors with Tempo and Valkyrie being really close, and Littles open up that gap, 1.1 second. That battling is definitely helping Littles there, and Chris will be defending that position. Queenie really close, little bump there. Still keeping those positions, Tempo and Valkyrie. Now line astern, and we see Italia and Mad Lad on a pad. Further down, and there's also Kevin saying hello, I'm also here. Again, side by side through the chicane is not working, so well played everyone. Now quickly look at the front, Littles 1 second to Chris. Ginner looking, big dive!
Ginner's
and the switcheroo! We see the switcheroo.
I'll tell you what, that was a fair attempt.
Yeah.
It's good. It's nice to see both drivers get on the track without serious contact.
Ginner with a massive lunge there. Boom! Yeet! And then nice cutback, nice switcheroo. Chris, great racing.
Yeah, a little bit of...
And again, we see side-by-side racing between Ginner and Ginner. And on the outside there's a wall. Yeah, look at that. Oh, into the next braking zone. Ginner on the inside now should have the better line. And
Ginner does have the position currently, but he's got 2 drivers bearing down on him.
4. To be fair.
Oh wait, yeah, there's 4. Oh, jeez, I didn't realise. No, correction, 5.
5. There's also
Mad Lad on a pad has joined the battle.
So 2 seconds now for
Littles.
I should say. That really helped Littles there. All this battling, but great racing between Ginner and Chris and all the other drivers. So Ginner has to make the moves because he's on the soft tires. Now he's defending the inside probably. Chris not going for that move. Tempo, Valkyrie, Italia, and Mad Lad on a pad. So close racing at the front. Here, then a little gap to Kevin and Ryan is bad, you know. Hawkers also not too far behind, under 1 second. The gap, Matt, Starrant, and Buptaboy unfortunately is 4.5 seconds to his teammate in P11.
Yeah, I did notice off the start one of the ART drivers was slow getting away. I wonder if there was an issue off the start for Buptaboy.
Could be. Well, we were busy watching the spectacle provided by the the front runners there. You could see that. So Ginnaquini, he's catching Littles there. 0.7 the gap to Chris. Nice run through the chicane. Chris, tempo. Valkyrie. Oh, Valkyrie with a penalty. Italia and Mad Lad on a pad. On board action. Here we go. Slipstream.
Here we go. Oh, trying around the outside, not gonna make it work.
Not yet.
But
also Mad Lad on the pad is on softs and racing lap number 5. That front right is starting to wear. He has to run. Can he look down the inside? Yes, he can.
oh,
Still side-by-side racing. Good racing. And he's just got past, but Italia is still there with the run. But Mad Lad will have the inside for the braking. Kevin also not too far behind. Made that perfect. Thought he was running wide there. Here comes Italia looking around. I said, no, this is probably not possible. The cutback trying to get the inside line. Yeah, he does, side by side. What a move, what a move. Great racing there. Well played. Mad Lad again. He's still side by side around here. Oh, again, they're going side by side. Oh, a little bit of contact. No, this was unfortunate.
I mean,
look at Hockers.
So great there. That was impressive.
Yeah.
3 wide going down the straight right now between
Ryan.
Italia, Kevin and Italia.
In fact, Ryan was going deep.
Around the outside.
Kevin side by side.
He's held it.
Oh, what a racing! Yeah. Oh, again. Oh, understeers Ryan into that corner.
I'll tell you what, they are putting on
yeah,
the show.
No, it's really a show. Look at the now. We have 3 ART drivers right behind Italia's rear end. Oh, this is close racing. This is probably the fun racing. Oh, Kevin. No, it was Ryan. They're struggling. Also, Hockers jumping over that curb. So let's get back to the TV camera. See what's happening here. Yeah, exactly. You don't know where to look. This is. we don't want to miss anything at the front here as well. So Ginnaquini caught up with Littles inside the slipstream, and look at that. Not much of a difference between Little's tires and Ginnaquini's tires, mediums versus soft. So that's I think good news for IRT and Ginnaquini there. But the tire wear is not too bad at all. Chris with a penalty. Tempo in P4, then little gap to Valkyrie.
Oh, Mad Lad's already in the pits.
That's early.
I would suspect he would be. Let's see. I would suspect he'll be swapping onto a pair of softs.
Can he run the softs again? He started on softs. He did run.
Well, either softs or mediums.
Yeah, he did run the hards and mediums right on the first race. So yes.
Yeah.
The free choice still to do. So he's running the mediums, okay. Let's have a look at Ginnaquini's tires. Still not too shabby.
I mean, considering he hasn't been in as much fighting with other drivers, it's impressive how well he's looked after his tires.
Yeah.
And he is closing on Little.
Under 1 second.
But whether he can make these tires last long enough to, make it to perform an undercut, we'll have to wait and see.
1 second now. Slipstream should help Ginnaquini. Now there was the switch between Tempo and Chris. Chris had to serve the penalty. Valkyrie in P5. Kevin, let's see, Italia, Ryan, Hockers, also within the 1 second slipstream range. So now it's Just calm down a little bit, but I'm pretty sure we will see some racing action again after the pit stops. So now tire wear is kicking in like really badly.
Yeah, and Guinea's literally
0.5.
getting very close now.
Yeah, good run here. So, Littles looks like he's struggling a little bit now with the mediums on the front. Looks like the softs still provide more grip. We're on here. Again, a good run, under half a second now between Queenie and Littles. Through they go. Chicane.
Let's see.
Pit stop? No. Not yet.
No, but he is in the slipstream now. He'll be getting a little bit of extra speed going down into the first turn. Doubt he'll make a move.
Oh, he's just showing his nose a little bit.
Although he's, yeah.
Oh, and little dust, their gravel on the exit for Littles. This gives Quinner the opportunity for the run. Understeer, you can see it. Littles is struggling. So I think well played for Gil and Queenie here to make those soft tires last for 12 minutes here. Downhill again. I don't think so. My curse is not being applied yet.
I mean, if anything, I've accidentally cursed Hawkers on the final lap of the last race.
Yep, exactly. Really close now. But now I think the front right tire is gone now for Ginner. So what's the decision? Stay with Littles or pit?
Let's see.
Staying with Ginner. Stay with Littles, those two. I mean, driving on completely red tires, it's possible.
Yeah. I mean, TCR proved that with Tsukuba. well, TCR and ERA.
Yep, we saw that, and just want to mention the Lex Inferno rule on the CLR Yangtang series that got implemented.
Yeah, that actually got written in, so nah, you can't run majority of the race with red tyres. You actually do have to pit in after within 2 laps of your tyres going red, so yeah. Still can't believe I did 30 laps on soft tyres around there.
Battle for P1 still close one. 0.7. Also Little's front right tire is dead now. So both now the same situation.
Yeah,
Little's
would be expecting them to be coming in soon.
Yeah. What
tires they go on to? Oh
no, yeah, Gino Queenie now.
Okay.
Tempo,
so
Valkyrie, Chris staying out.
Guinness going for the going for an undercut by the looks of things.
Yeah. Can he run another set of soft tires?
Yeah, he can run another pair of softs because he run 2 pairs of mediums last race. And survey says there's another pair of softs.
Softs, here we go. So
this could get interesting now.
He made the softs last for half the race, so yeah, less fuel. Could be very interesting. Italia also.
Italia on softs.
To the softs owing. Is the first of the RTR drivers to pit. So everyone else staying with the same strategy. The Tempo has still a little bit of tread left on his front right. Valkyrie, Chris that Kevin a little bit.
And that's awesome teamwork there by Mad Lad on a pad. He's immediately let Guinea past.
He knows, yeah, he's on the soft seas there. Like the best chance to get to the podium at least.
Go to the front and see what
So now I
happens.
expect RTR to pit now. Yeah, Little's tempo.
Yeah, Lil's coming into the pits.
Chris, Kevin, yeah, Ryan also into the pits. They go Hocker staying out. Okay, so RTR having some basically the same strategy again in ART with again a bit of offsetting Matt again. A second ART driver going for the extra lap. So Little's come out. Where's Skinner? Whoa! Look at that! Oh, so many cars. Skinner, Bookterboy, Matt out of the pad. They jumped the RTR drivers, so that undercut worked for Gino Quinny. And he has two teammates like as wingmans left and right now. That is big. That is huge for.
That is massive.
This is huge for Gino Quinny. So Little's Tempo and Valkyrie stuck behind two ART drivers now. We see some teamwork, some road blocking maneuvers. So all within the limits, of course. But here we go. Little's trying to find a way past two cars on the inside, on the outside. No, they are going side by side into that turn, but now Little's has the inside. Should be past Bookterboy here. Yeah, that worked well. Still lost a little bit of time, so it's 3 seconds to gap to Ginner at the moment, and Mad Lad on the pad still between both the drivers. Hockers into the pits now. I think the same should go for Mad. Yeah, exactly. So Mad Lad on the pad, staying ahead of Little's through that chicane, but I think now he's defenseless. Mediums versus softs. We also see Tempo, Valkyrie getting past Bookterboy here. Action everywhere again. Mad Lad trying to defend the inside. Do we see the switcheroo? Yeah, what a move! Great move. Perfect setup by Littles. Look at that. Braking earlier.
But there is a gap of
focused on the exit.
Seconds.
That's nice.
Oh,
so 2.4 seconds
impressive.
to get Mad Lad still running ahead of Tempo and Valkyrie and Chris. So
yeah, 2.5 seconds the gap is between Ginner and Lils.
Bookterboy still running on the first set of tires. Surely he will pit very soon. Kevin 8 and Italia 9. Italia with the fastest lap of the race at the moment. Ryan in 10th. Hawkers 11th and Matt in P12. So the gap is coming down between Ginner and Little's. 2.2 seconds now. So still that little bit of teamwork could help Ginner there to stay in the lead for a couple of laps now. 2.1. Little's
and Mad Lad's in
with the fastest lap of the race. So once he got past Valkyrie, Tempo, they're going side by side into T1. Really, Valkyrie getting past Tempo there. And also Chris. Here's Kevin and Italia. So one ART, 6 RTR drivers, and then with Ryan is bad, in P8, the second ART driver. Can Ryan close that gap to Italia, Kevin? That's the question. 2 seconds to gap. We will have a look at the front. Little's, yeah, close in that gap, 1.7. He's on the move. We saw Gino Quinny doing a really good job there with preserving the tires and being quick on the first stint. Can Littles do the same here? They had nearly the same tire wear towards the end of the stint. Mediums for Littles, softs versus Skinner.
And we've had an issue with Butterboy. Sorry to interrupt you there, but Butterboy's had an issue at the sweeper.
We'll have a look
I
if
don't
we
know
can
what's
catch
happened.
that. Oh, yeah. So we will...
Oh, he's spun out.
we'll see if we can catch the longer replay. Onto the gravel, and then, yeah, the car got loose. That's unfortunate.
Oh!
The gap between Ginner and Little's 1.1 second now. So Little's GP is here, and he's here to stay. Probably under 9 minutes to go. The second race should be in for some close wheel-to-wheel racing very shortly, I guess. And we saw you can defend, you can go for switcheroos, you can go side by side, inside, outside line on this track. So I'm really curious to see how Ginokini will tackle this challenge now with Little's GP, the fastest driver on track at the moment, chasing the ART driver. A little bit of onboard for you. Good run through the chicane, gaining a 10th there already. Slipstream. 0.5. Getting closer, not close enough to go for a move into T1. Maybe close the distance even more. Strong exit for Littles. Also in Group 4, the dirty air shouldn't be that bad, so you see Littles can easily follow Ginner here through this part. Now on the downhill, early on throttle to carry as much speed as possible. Interesting camera here in cockpit, looking through the rear mirror and the wing. So now Littles, I think he's in the perfect position to set up a move into T1.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.2. Yeah, Littles is using more tires. Yeah, exactly. That's we saw, you know, being really gentle there. So it's now side by side they go, Little up and down, around the outside. Oh, there was contact. He's drifting it. Let's.
I mean, it's
watch
impressive
that.
how long we've
Again.
gone without contact.
We'll see what happened here. A little bit of contact there heading into the first turn.
Yeah, it seems like Little's.
Don't think it was intentional here, just unlucky.
Yeah, I think Little's just misjudged where Ginner was in that, and I think it's just looking more towards the apex than considering where his opponent was. I honestly think that's a racing incident.
Totally, and both cars are still driving, still within 1 second. So
yeah,
but look at the tire wear between Littles and Ginokini.
Oh,
that's a massive. So,
yeah.
But again, Littles with the good run, the good setup. So second attempt, I guess. Ooh, a little bit of lag. I'm not sure through that chicane. Now side by side they go.
Oh,
it's early inside line for Ginner now. Littles again trying to hang it around. They go side by side this time without any contact. Yeah, they go. Littles now keeps it on the track. Yeah, not.
And he makes it.
He makes it. Nice move. Yeah, let's see, side by side into T1. Yeah, you know, gave
That is-
as much room
no,
as
that's
possible
how you
on
do
the
it.
inside line. And into the lead for RTR. But these tires, especially the front right, not looking too good for Littles. So Ginner probably has
Yeah,
the
Ginner's
opportunity
still there.
to return the favor now. Stay close with
Oh,
Littles through that section, and he has a good run uphill. And if they start fighting too much, then we see Tempo, Valkyrie, and Chris in the background, not too far behind, under 2 seconds the gap. So a little bit of understeer there, 0.4. That's still doable, I think.
Oh, a little bit of a wiggle there for
Yeah. But he stays his 0.4.
Ginner.
Nah, 0.4 is, I think, Littles is safe into T1. Unless there's a huge dive again. Nope,
No.
not this time.
I think Ginner was just making Lils aware that he's still here.
Yeah, but tires are gone now.
One mistake.
The
Oh,
front
yeah.
right is just gone now. 3 minutes to go. That's this and 2 more. Oh, and Ginner looking,
Oh.
just showing his nose there.
Yeah, Lils is going to start driving really defensive now.
Yes, to his
Lils is probably hoping for the possibility
defending
of
the
trying
inside
to
line,
hold up.
forcing Ginner around the outside.
Oh,
Like runs a little bit too
Ginner's
deep.
going to be
Ginner
undercut.
around the outside.
Oh.
Ginner's back into the lead. What a move! What a move! We will watch that again. So great setup here for. Then cutting underneath, being earlier on that throttle, and retakes the lead once again. So 0.5.
Just to make you aware, we also do have a little battle for 6th between Kevin and
Here we
Ryan.
go. Ryan and Kevin, yeah, just jump to that. Kevin
Their
defending the
tyres are
inside.
pretty even, however, Ryan does seem to have the slight bit extra fuel on
we
board.
see the move into T1 again, side by side. They go Ryan around the outside. Can they hold it? Still side by side racing. Ryan has the edge now, but no. Yeah, he does. Again, great racing. Like, so it's I have to press the replay all the time to see. It's good. So great stuff.
We've also, I should also mention, we got a nice little freeway battle between Valkyrie, Tempo, and Chris.
Yeah, there are 3 RTR drivers. We'll have a look at the front. So also now Ginner Queenie's tires nearly towards the end of their life cycle. And but 1 second, so Little's tires are gone. The front right is gone. Also that front left is not looking too good anymore. 1.2. I think Ginner, with the ability to looking after the tires, maybe brings him the victory. So final lap starting now. 1 second between Ginner and Littles. Chris up to P3, Valkyrie and Tempo battle for P4. They don't go side by side, no. Tempo P5. Ryan staying ahead of Kevin there, P6, P7. Italia in P8, little gap to Matt in P9, Hawkers P10. Matt led on a pad in P11, so he did the team play. I think now he's waiting to cross the line until the timer finishes, and Buktaboy in P12. So timer is nearly down to 0, so it is the final lap of the race, and
the gap has actually closed between first and second.
7/10, 8/10.
I doubt we'll actually see Littles actually make a move, considering
move will be tough.
How much of the track is left?
maybe tire wear will cause a track limit penalty, or someone runs a little bit too wide. No drama here for Ginona for the final time through the chicane. Didn't hook up that inside curb, so Littles is catching 0.4. It won't be enough. I think Ginona will just stay ahead, takes the victory. Well done,
that
both
was
of you. Chris
honestly.
P3, Valkyrie P4, Temple P5, Ryan is bad, you know, in P6, just ahead of Kevin in P7. Italia 458 crosses the line, nearly running out of fuel. P8, Matt P9, and Hockers, the last driver to come around the final turn, and he will finish in P10. We have Matt Lad on the pad and Victor Boy P11 and P12. They didn't start the final lap. Black Flag Racing, you legend. Thanks for following. Alright, so here we go. That was an epic race. Definitely some
Absolutely. Well deserved by Ginner there. Alright, let's just get these in.
So I need to take a screenshot here. Get this
hang
off.
on. Just say that replay, okay?
Intermission. So can we bring some drivers into the chat? I haven't checked the Discord to see if someone wants to join us actually. Don't think I have a request here, or do I? Oh, that's a different one. So if someone wants to join us for a post-race interview, give us a sign, something. I will invite you into the chat. If not, then we will just think about all the great moments we had during this race. And yeah, so thank you for joining the stream, the difficulties I had, so thank you everyone. And I think we will call it a day here. If no one wants to join us for the post racing, then say thank you. Great racing. Congratulations to RTR for that victory. Well done. And I will see you tomorrow again for another CTC race. Hopefully on the official channel then, so get this sorted. So thanks everyone, great driving, and see you tomorrow then. Gonna end the stream soon. Goodbye.